Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mid-Pugmaster here today with the BBR Season 2 Week 10 Team Builder and Battle against Ruppy, coach of the Columbus Swoo. So before we get any further, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell in the top right corner if you want a notification whenever I upload. And yeah, so sorry if it's a little bit echoey. As I've said in some previous videos, I have just moved into my new house, so I don't have everything in my office set up yet, so you know it's gonna be a little echoey. Sorry about that. I'll try my best in editing to get rid of it, but yeah. So Ruppy has a very scary team. He has a Tyranitar, a Hawlucha, a Rillaboom, a Hatterene, Magnezone, Dredagon, Tentacruel, Cloyster, Raboot, and Marowak. He is currently, let me check. He is currently 5-4, so he's in good playoff contention. If we win this week, I believe we are confirmed playoffs or very close to it. So winning this week will be amazing for us. So let's get into the team. So as you see, we are ring SD Life Orb Scolipede with Mega Horn, Earthquake, Poison Jab. This mod just kind of rips him a new one. He doesn't have a switch on it to his team. He's switching his Hawlucha and Marowak, which you don't want to make your Hawlucha your switch-in because it's just not super bulky, and it's a Marowak. I'm not too worried about Marowak, to be honest. So, you know, but just with our combination of Mega Horn or Click Poison Jab, we kind of just win. We honestly might not even need the SD. It's more so, yeah, we don't even really need that SD. It's like only if we need to break something, or we know he's forced, like if he's locked into Grassy Glide with his Rillaboom. That's the only time I'm really going to click SD. Next up, we have Life Orb SD Excadrill, which, you know, 2 SD Life Orb sweepers in a row, that's crazy. With Swords Stance, High Horsepower, Iron Head X-Scissor, Max Attack, enough speed, so that's the 125, so we hit 250. I don't remember the exact speed tier. I think it was to maybe Outspeed Tyranitar or something. Or Magnezone. I don't exactly remember, but he doesn't have a lot of speed, but it's just nice. The Sand Rush is just nice, so we can automatically be faster than everything and not have to worry about it. But High Horsepower because he has Grassy Terrain Rillaboom, which is always super scary. Iron Head and X-Scissor just hits everything super hard, and I feel like Excadrill can just, it'll either be the Wall Breaker or the Sweeper. So it either wall breaks and then Scolipede wins, or Scolipede wall breaks and then Excadrill wins in the late game. So it just depends on when I can get each of them in and how much work they can do, because he really doesn't have a great answer. He doesn't really have a great way of answering both of these mons. Next up, we have Life Orb Morpeko, Aura Wheel, Protect, Stomping Tantrum, Parting Shot. We don't really need much else besides Aura Wheel plus Stomping Tantrum because we hit almost everything for neutral. We hit at least everything for neutral. And Stopping Tantrum is just nice to hit that Magnezone just a little bit harder. Protect so we can switch forms so we make sure we have the right Aura Wheel that we want. And then Parting Shot, you know, just to, you know, weaken things so we can bring in like the rest of my mons so they have an easier matchup. Then we have Choice Spec, Whimsicott, Modest, Moonblast, Energy Ball, Psychic U-Turn. But his speed tiers were able to run Modest, which is really nice. And so we hit 168. So we're outspeeding Maxi Tentacruel, which I don't think this would come, but it would otherwise hardwall this if we didn't run this. We didn't run max speed. So I don't think his switch into this is Magnezone, but if we can just, you know, repeatedly make him take Moonblast or Energy Balls, he doesn't have like a great way of, it's like it doesn't get any recovery. So, you know, just being able to hit it, seeing if it's like a defensive set, offensive set makes it a lot easier for us to deal with. And this kind of just destroys most of his team. Like he has 2 Moonblast switch-ins, being the Magnezone and the Tentacruel. The Magnezone doesn't want to get weakened, and we can always, you know, make the prediction for Psychic on the Tentacruel. Then we have physically defensive Necrozma, Photon Geyser, Brick Break, Earthquake, Morning Sun. You know, it's just supposed to try to take hits from the Hawlucha, try to pivot into the Rillaboom, and just, it has a really weird matchup. Like, depends on the team he brings. Just like this mon can either live every hit and do a lot of damage, or it's just gonna die. It really just depends how this game goes and what kind of sets my opponent brings. And then finally we have leftovers Gigalith with Slapping Tantrum, Stone Edge, Body Press, Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock isn't completely necessary, but it's nice to break the sturdy on the Magnezone, which I can see him bringing. And just getting chip on everything that comes in. Have to be careful about a Hattering Magic Bounce. So otherwise this mon kind of just presses buttons. Like I can body press the Tyranitar. I can live one hit from a non-choice 6 Magnezone, and I can Slapping Tantrum that and kill it. And Stone Edge just does a lot of damage to most of his team, so he doesn't have a good edge quake switching. So that makes Gigalith just that much better, especially when it has that very high attack stat. So thank you all for watching the team builder, and I'll see you all in the battle. And we are here with the battle. So let's see how this goes. And I already told him good luck, have fun, and he told me good luck, have fun first. So that just makes me respect Ruppy 10 times more than I already did. So I'm bringing a kind of interesting team because Rillaboom kind of destroys me, but I kind of prep like it doesn't. So hopefully it doesn't. So he brings Rillaboom, Hawlucha, Dredagon, Tentacruel, Marowak, and Magnezone. So he probably brought the Magnezone to beat my Excadrill, but unless if he's Air Balloon, I always beat it. I feel like I get a pretty free lead with Whimsicott. Because like, even if he leads the Magnezone, I guess Necrozma is pretty... I don't really have a great lead here. I think I just want to go Whimsicott because like I can get some offensive pressure off the first turn, and there's no way he leads Magnezone. That's just my thoughts. I don't know, this was like a weird matchup. But I felt like he just had so many threats I couldn't deal with. But it's like, if I get in a good position, there's not much he can do against me. I'm surprised to see Marowak, but it's at the same time, I have I brought 3 Mons weak to ground because I didn't expect it. So Orpigo's not going to do as great as I expected, but I'm happy to see no Hattering. That's pretty much it. So, already told him he'll get like have fun as I said, so let's see what he leads. He's going to lead... He leads Dredagon. Okay. So that was a good lead on my part. Does Magnezone get 2-shot by Choice Specs Moonblast? It does not, but there's no way he stays in here. So I'm just going to U-turn out. Like, he has free Tentacruel and Magnezone. I didn't bring any hazard removal, so once he gets rocks up, we kind of stay up. I wonder if he's thinking about staying in here. Because, like, you have 2 great switch-ins that I can't 2-shot. If this was like Ultra Sun Ultra Moon up, okay, so he stays in. So your Rough Skin. I just go Gigalith here. Really surprised to see you stay in and just like be willing to sack that. But at the same time, it's like you have 2 switch-ins, so there was no way I was clicking Moonblast there. It was like, I kind of understand his thought. I should have just gone for damage. He goes for Gunk Shot. Maybe he was like Roselli Berry. 191 to 174. He's actually just lefty. So he did 17 to me. So that just shows me he's like no offensive. But I get pretty free rocks up. So he's just gonna set up his own rock, so we're just gonna trade here. Which I'm fine with doing. The only one that really hurts is my Scolipede. That one just kind of wins once Marowak takes damage. Yeah. Once Marowak... Yeah, it's really... I just get some damage off. And it kind of just wins. So he's at around like 90. So I feel like I get like a pretty free Stone Edge here. I really don't like Rock Swing of my side of the field actually. Just because I feel like it does a lot. Superpower. Okay, so you don't even do half. So 191 to 120. So you did 66, but now that you're in -1 defense, yeah, you're not chewing that. But, you know, just getting this out of the way for my Scolipede is really nice. But now at this point, I believe nope, I have the Stone Edge again. I just have to hope I hit. Yeah, I really just have to hope I hit here. He does have like decent switch-ins to this thing. But is that at the same time I would love for this to be gone. He could also go for Gung Shot. I think I'm gonna pivot into my Whimsicott here. So I really wish I could have gone for Body Press, but he's just at too high of health. Okay, so he's gonna switch out. He's gonna take some Stone Edge from something else. Mother, that's probably Marowak. They're gonna go down to 94, and then Stone Edge can do. Okay, it's gonna bring you right to 75, so 94 to 75. So that did 19%, which shows me you're like max HP. I want to switch into this as Whimsicott. I know you can just Fire Punch me here, but you know it's actually not a bad play. Just don't click it here. Goes for Bone Meringue. That actually just if that crit makes it kill me, I'm gonna be upset. It does. That never killed me. Marowak kills Whimsicott. So that crit does matter because I lived that. We can just tell from the damage before. We can just tell from the damage I took. Now Necrozma has to come in. I don't do a lot of damage to this thing. Actually, even though I'm physical mode break. Wait. I didn't put my special attack at 0. So that's actually special Photon Geyser, which is not what I wanted. Yeah, I messed that up. I was supposed to make that, you know, you're supposed to make that 0, but I didn't. Because I didn't invest in it. So it's going to be based on my special attack. Which could end up helping me just a little bit, I suppose. So you're going to take 25%. I mean, you're going to go down to 25. And it's like, I didn't want to take this damage on. I didn't want to take that much damage on this. You don't really have a Photon Geyser switching, so I'm just going to click it here. It really sucks that I have to sack it off like this. But it's not like I have another play, which is unfortunate. So, but at least this and Dredagon being weakened is really nice. I just have to find a way to get to +2. So I can kill all Lucha. So Marowak is dead. So Necrozma kills Marowak. So I'm at least at like 90 HP. How much Do I need to do the Halucha for my Scorpion? I just need to get to +2. So you're gonna go into Rillaboom here. I just gonna have to stay in with this. And I can't let you set up for free. So I'm just gonna go for Photon Geyser. So actually just gonna U-turn. I probably should have recovered there. But now something's gonna take a lot of damage. That did 81 with U-turn, which shows me he's adamant choice band. Which is nice to know. So if I can get him locked into a grass move, I just win with my Scolipede. So I could have just Morning Sun there. That was probably my play, but at least now if you go Dredagon, I just, you know, I click Morning Sun on you. Getting chip on Magnezone to see if like it's, what's it called? Yeah, you go into this. Hopefully you don't die. You actually do because I'm not the right, you know, investment. But now at least this thing's dead. So Necrozma kills Dredagon. But now you can go into anything and revenge me pretty easily. Neil. So you're gonna go back out into this. But at least if you U-turn out, I know what you're going into. Okay, so Rillaboom kills Necrozma. Which is unfortunate, but I could have played better. I could have, you know, actually looked at the damage calc and realized you do just get to go into Halucha and you kind of just win here. Yeah, you just kind of win here. You have close combat plus just everything. How much does Halucha do with close combat to my GIGALITH? I have a chance to live. Yeah, I have to crit with my GIGALITH here. Does he get a defense boost or a split F? I don't remember. You get defense boost, which is not what I wanted. So at this point, I have to crit. So you're at 88. Ice Stone is here. He actually has a chance to kill me if he's adamant. He doesn't get it. I just have to crit here. Actually, never mind. You'll be at minus defense. Did I just... I got the crit. So GIGALITH kills Halucha. I want to say I'm sorry, but that's what I was playing for. So, yeah, it's like I feel bad, but at the same time, is the game we play? So, the Ruin, this is Tentacruel, that's fine. I just Stomping Tantrum here. Yep, go for your Scald. So, what's it called? Tentacruel kills GIGALITH. And I don't believe Tentacruel lives at high power from X Control. It's just, I need to hit. But you know, me saying that, it's going to cause me to miss. And it's one of those things where I can't get mad because, you know, I just crit through his win con. So I high horsepower here. I could have gone for like an SD, you know, trying to... Okay, so he's Shuka. And this doesn't kill me. You get the burn, which you know is totally fair. So I have to go for another high horsepower. And that going away is somewhat okay for him. So I just need to hit here. Okay, so this is dead. Excadrill kills Tentacruel. Like, he has pretty free Rillaboom here, but if you go for the Grassy Glide, his play, honestly, is to click any grass move that is not Grassy Glide. Because I actually don't outspeed his Rillaboom at all. I mean, I guess it just depends on his speed tiers. Like, what would he have grabbed? Yeah, in all honesty, what would he have grabbed? So I click X Scissor here. But actually I do outspeed because of sand. So what does he click? He's just gonna go for U-turn, so Rillaboom kills Excadrill, but he's at a low amount. So I didn't get burned, I kinda just won at that point. I can just go more Pico here and click Stomping Tantrum. Because even if he's Choice Specs, he does kill me. But at least I know he's locked into a move to where he can't win. And if he's sturdy, that's just good on him. Okay, so he shook a berry on this. So that brought you to around 60. Just don't click Iron Defense. Okay, so you click Body Press, that's fine by me. So Magnezone kills Morpeko. Actually, that might not be good, because that only did like 40. That also means he's not very heavily invested. I have to get another crit. So he's at like 65, so like as long as he's not like, even if he's just max HP, I should heal here. If I was superpower, I also would have won here. I could have gone for Protected, you know, try to run out the grassy terrain turns, but okay, so I just won. I should have never won this game, in all honesty. Scolipede kills Magnezone. I should have never won this game, but I'm gonna take it. Grassy Glide literally does 24 to 28%. It's like not even a crit kills me. A crit at max does 60 HP. So I just Poison Jab here and win. The Scolipede kills Rillaboom. I get a crit, that's... Yeah, that's... I don't know what to say to that. I just won 1-0 in a game I should have just never won. So, GG to Ruppy, even though it wasn't a good game, that might have just clinched us playoffs. Because now we're going to be 7-3. So the worst we can go is 7-5, and there's just too many other, 4-5s, 5-5. So, that could have just clinched us playoffs. So I believe it does. I'll keep you updated for it next week. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out Ropey, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.